Welcome to Tying Michigan's Best Trout Flies. Today we're going to tie a wet fly that's really effective during the summertime. It's a peacock-bodied wet ant. So let's get started. So to tie our peacock-bodied wet ant, I'm using a size 10 wet fly hook. You can tie this on a variety of sizes. I like the bigger one. It seems to be extremely effective in the summer. Especially when the carpenter ants are around. So size 10 hook, and we're going to use again 6/0 black thread, and we'll just cover the shank, make sure that that's secure. We'll come back up in a bit and attach our peacock. And again, peacock being fragile, it'll have to be reinforced, so we'll use the reinforcement method that I showed in a couple of the other videos. We'll just tie this peacock here somewhere near the center of the shank and take it all the way back to, I'm losing some of my peacock, there we go, to the rear of the hook here, and encroaching on the bend just a tiny bit. I got a short one in here I'm going to get rid of. There we go. We're going to make a loop like this in order to use secured peacock. And making our own chenille out of the peacock, we're going to take it and wrap it through and kind of weave it like this, and we want to have enough to make the rear bump on this ant. Now that should be enough, so I'm going to hold it and wrap this back and forth a few times just to make the rear bump on this ant like this. There's one bump, and we'll wrap a space in the middle here. We want separated segments to a certain extent, and then we can take what's left of our peacock and do the same thing again, making us a little bit of a chenille again, and wrap the front bump on this fly like this, and then just tie it down. Wrap it back just a little bit. Now we've got two bumps here of chenille, of peacock that's made into a sort of a chenille. And then we're going to put a little bit of a wet fly hackle at the front of that. Just a 1 or 2 turns. I got a little hen hackle here. Tie that on in front. And just a couple of wraps and have it sweeping towards the back. Maybe about like that is sufficient. Trim that off. And then we're going to sweep that towards the rear just a little bit. Give it a couple of turns toward the back just to lay it down just a tiny bit. And then whip the head off. All done. There you have one of the most effective summertime wet flies you will ever use. And again, you can tie it in any size you want, but I like it in the bigger size. It seems to be work really well, and especially when you see carpenter ants around, put one of these on and give it a try. And if you ever want to buy any of my flies, just take the phone number off of my website and give me a call. And if you're a fly shop or representing a fly shop and you'd like some of my signature flies, that would be the hopper, which is known commercially as the scopper, or the para-emerger series, or the North Branch Drake. Those three can be bought at wholesale through Umpqua Feather Merchants. And on my site, you'll find a lot of hackle, but there's a lot on there that I don't have listed. So if you see something on there, or if you don't see something that you need, give me a call. Again, the number is on the website, and when you call that number, you're going to get me. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you the next time.